Good evening. Tonight, I think I would tell you something different in this video. By the way, you all know me as Horrormaster. I'm going to tell you a little story that I've created on my own. I call it The Neighbor. I never trusted my neighbor, Mr. Jeff Wilder. A lot of people in my neighborhood said he was a normal man, came from Minnesota. But I knew the truth the day I met him and snuck into his house. When he came up to our door and introduced himself, my mother told me just to ignore him, think of him as a normal man. So I did at first. But one day, when I was walking down the road to meet with my friend Benjamin to hang out playing PlayStation 4, because he got a new game called Combat Racing 3, a game I wanted since I was 8 years old, because I was now 18. As I passed by Mr. Wilder's house, I heard the sound of screams. So I thought maybe since it was close to Halloween, I decided to ignore it. Maybe it was a sound effects machine. After all, my father had the same thing. But then, as I got close to Benjamin's house, I heard it again. A sound as if bloody murder came right inside Mr. Wilder's basement. I couldn't understand what it was, so I decided to sneak away from Benjamin's house and explore what it was. But as I was getting close, my friend Benjamin saw me and said, "Jeffrey, what are you doing?" I told him the entire story of my neighbor, Mr. Wilder. I said, "I don't know what is up with our neighbor, Mr. Wilder, but I must know the truth. After all, didn't you hear the bloody murder scream coming from 2 houses down?" He told me no. He thought he was watching a horror movie or a sound effects machine, as I thought. So I told him, if you'll come with me, I can prove what it was. Either a sound effects machine or maybe it was something worse. So he came with me. He said, "I'll prove to you it was your imagination." So we came up right to Mr. Wilder's house. And what did we see? Most of the windows from the basement were covered. I told myself, I said, "Why are the basement windows covered?" I saw the look in my friend Benjamin's face. He was thinking the same thing I was. Why were all the basement windows covered? So we decided to take a look. I was an expert in opening windows from the outside, even when they were locked. My friend Benjamin told me, "What are you doing? That is illegal." And I told him, I must know the truth. I must know what is going on in there. But if he catches us, he will call the police. And our mothers, they will ground us. Look, I must know the truth, or it will haunt me forever. And he said, "All right, but it is your funeral, my friend." And so they went down to the basement of Mr. Wilder's house. And they shut the window to make it look like they were never there. And they hear the screams again, but This time, there were two screams. Two. As if he had people in there. Almost like the screams of a horror movie, as Benjamin thought. So his friend says, "Benjamin, it is coming from this way. Let's go." "I don't like the look of this, or the sound of it. We should go home," Benjamin says. "Look, if you want to go home, go on, but I want to find out what is going on." "All right. You are such a chicken sometimes." So, they follow the screams, and they follow the strange lights they saw. And the strange sounds and the strange screams were coming from around the corner. And what did they see? Apparently, they could not believe what they saw. Mr. Wilder was a serial killer. Apparently, most of the people in the neighborhood were murdered. Apparently, most of the teenagers in the neighborhood were killed, heads chopped off, and their arms and legs decapitated. Parents were complaining that their children were gone for too long, and they were missing for 3 months. "Oh my goodness," says Kevin. "We must go, or he will find us, and we will be next." "Quick, let us go," says Benjamin. They ran as fast as they could, opened the windows, climbed on each other's hands, as if cupped hands, like trying to get on each other's shoulders. So they could open the windows, got through the window, closed the window, and ran back to Benjamin's house. They ran through the door, slammed the door as hard as they could. But his mother caught him in time. "Benjamin, what was that?" His mother had no idea what he was doing, or why he was acting like that. He tried to tell his mother, "Mother, Mr. Wilder is a serial killer." But they had no clue what Benjamin was talking about. Apparently, he was grounded after he saw that. He went missing for 2 hours. She thought he went missing too. "You are grounded for a week. No buts," said his mother. And so his mother left the room until Kevin remembered he left his jacket at Mr. Wilder's basement. "Oh dear, I left my jacket in Mr. Wilder's basement. He'll know we were there. Oh well, if it's gone, it's gone. We will be killed next, you dummy. Oh well." Until Benjamin turned around, he remembered something. The body Mr. Wilder was getting up, or cutting up, as they say, was Benjamin's own brother, Aaron. His brother Aaron went missing 5 years ago to this day. Apparently, his mother had the picture on the wall. It was a newspaper clipping. Aaron Thompson missing to this day. Thank you. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more scary stories created by me, or a creepypasta said by me, Horrormaster, let me know in the comments below, and also please like and subscribe to my channel. And also, like I've said before, fear is fun, fear is everything, and fear can help you, my friend. And also, have a safe and fun October, and a safe Halloween. Goodbye, my friends.